Hi Empresses, welcome to my channel. This is Empress Abna. If you've not subscribed, please do it free to subscribe. I'm finally here with a hair video, and I'm going to talk about 10 things you can do whilst we are in this lockdown, starting with your own hair, and then we'll move into if you're wearing extensions or if you are in weaves and wigs, what you can do. So if you've not subscribed, please do and stay tuned. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is obviously try a new hair routine. Okay, this is the time for you to try that new hair routine. And it is also the time where you can easily undo any false step that you take in your hair routine. So for example, if you've been seeing pre-poo treatments, this is the time to try it. This is the time to experiment with different products for the pre-poo, whether oils, conditioners, honey, any product you can use to um practice. Okay, when it comes to the pre-poo treatment, this is the time to do it, so that if everything goes wrong, you can just rewash your hair and your hair will be fine. So try a new hair routine. This is the best time. Use the time to try a new hair routine, and then you'll be able to even probably discover what your hair likes and dislikes. Number two, try a new hair product. Now, a lot of times we tend to reserve products, for those days when we are less stressed and all that. There's a time to try new hair products. And not just the new hair product, but use your products in different ways. So it's the same product, but try different things with it. For example, if you have a conditioner, why not try co-washing with it? There's a time to do that. If you have been doing the liquid cream oil, why not try the liquid oil cream? Okay, so you're going to use the same product but different ways, or you try a new product and see how your hair will respond to it. If it doesn't go well, just wash it out and you're fine. Number three, try a new DIY. Like, I'm not really a fan of DIYs because at the beginning of my journey I was really into DIYs and it damaged my hair, but there's some few DIYs that could really help at this time. One of them will be a DIY deep conditioner, a DIY hair mist or leave-in conditioner. And my favorite usually is just using what you have in the house. If you have herbs, you can do infusions. I love infusions. Like, I think one of the reasons why is because they really help my scalp stay healthy. And if your scalp is healthy, you're going to get a lot of growth. So this is the time to try that new DIY you've been eyeing. Go on Pinterest, go on Google. I mean, there's a lot of products you can use that are in your kitchen. Okay, that you can try. If it doesn't go well, just wash it out. Number four, try new hairstyles, especially if you're in braids. Okay, this is a time to experiment with hairstyles. This is a time to try that style that you've been looking at. If you have natural hair, relaxed hair, this is the time to play in your hair. It doesn't mean you are going to damage your hair, but you have all the time in the world to relax and practice and watch and rewatch all those videos, redo all the styles, recreate the style, undo and all that. There's a time to utilize your hair bands, hair clips, hair pins to try the new hairstyles. And you can even find styles down that will last you more weeks. So especially after the lockdown, we're going to have lots of chaotic times, trying to get back into work, your schedule, everything will change. So if you can find that hairstyle that would be a go-to hairstyle for you during this period, that would be amazing. And don't forget to take shots. Okay, take pictures, keep them down, keep track. This is the time to do that. Number five, this is the time to do greenhouse effect and your scalp massages. And I talk about that because as you're indoors, you're going to lie down a lot. You're going to probably forget to put on your bonnet. I've already had people calling and posting about that. And you're going to have a lot of issues with dryness. And one of the things you can do at this time to really make up for all the times your hair has been dry is to do the greenhouse effect. So basically apply a light oil or natural oil, cover your hair with your shower cap or any cap, and then just keep it. Some are able to do 1 week continuously, especially if you have dry natural hair. You can do it back to back every day to give the hair the moisture it needs. If you have relaxed hair that is dry, you can do it twice or 3 times a week, just as we do in the hair group. Okay, so this is the time to do the bagging and the greenhouse effect, especially for those with damaged ends. You can use this time to do that for your ends and treat your hair very well, because in those days, okay, we used to really appreciate some of these methods, and I don't see people talk about them so much. People are now basically talking more about product and trying to use products to solve a lot of problems, but some of these techniques actually do work better. So there's a time to try that greenhouse effect. And also the scalp massages, because you're free watching movies, use the time to massage your scalp. I've been doing that. Use the time to massage your scalp. Use the time to stimulate the growth. Okay, and if you are daring, you can even do the inversion method. 7 days. Use the 7 days to do the inversion method. If there's nothing medically wrong with you, why not use the time to do the inversion? Because you have all the time now to do it. You can do it in the morning, in the afternoon, or at night, whatever time that is suitable for you. This is the time you can do that. Number 6, clean your hair tools. Like, wash the bonnet. Wash the bonnet, wash your combs. I did mine. Okay, clean it, disinfect them. There's a time to do that. And also make sure that your pillowcases are clean. Yeah, your hair bands, your hairpins, disinfect them and clean them. Number 7, this is for the new ladies or those who are now starting their hair journey. I love going to the salon. Like, I like my hair being done at the salon. It saves me time, it saves me stress, but at the same time I know how to wash my hair so that when it is critical, I do it myself. Okay, regardless of the fact that my hair might look puffy when I wash, at least I've washed my hair. So this is the time to learn to wash your hair. Get on the videos, learn how to wash your hair, practice it, get all the tips. One of the things I always say is, if you don't know how to wash your hair, the easiest method is just go under the shower and let the water flow, and then use the direction of the water to wash your hair. It's very easy to start off that way. Just the direction of the water, stand under the shower. If you don't have a shower, just use the pail, fill the water, and let the water flow as you wash. It helps to prevent tangles and knots. But if you're a pro, well, you know what you're going to do. Even one pail of water is enough to wash your hair. So this is the time to learn to wash your hair. Seriously, try and learn how to wash your hair. It will save you a lot of headache. I have ladies who are complaining that their hairdressers are not really helpful when it comes to doing the correct thing, using products and all that, and they are still scared to learn to wash their own hair. It doesn't mean you'll be washing every time, but you know, when you know something, when you can do it yourself, once in a while you can do it just to make sure your hair is healthy. And at the same time, if you know how to use the products yourself, you're able to find easy ways to get them, the stylist, to do your hair. For example, when I started learning how to wash my hair, one of the challenges was the rollers, so I opted for flexi rolls. So I'll just put in like 6 or 7 flexi rolls. My hair would dry. Sometimes it's not be fully dry, but then yeah, it was okay enough for me to style. Now, because I had those options, I was able to tell my stylist, you know what, use this one, don't use this one. This one will dry my hair faster, this one will not do that. And she found it interesting because I was teaching her new things. Okay, I wasn't trying to tell her what to do, I was just giving her new things. So sometimes there's a way to befriend them so you don't come off as being too bossy, and yeah, it can happen. So use this time to learn to wash your own hair. Yeah. Number 8, this is my favorite. Use up those old products, man. Use them up. What? Look, if there's any time, this is the time to use up those products you had since, okay, I'm talking about myself, since 2016, 2017, 2018. What are they doing in your stash? Look, I've been able to use up about 4 products already. Like, yeah. And I know that at the end, we're going to you'll probably see me with an empty stash. I really want to empty everything, like everything. And I think I have just 2 more products to empty. So use this time finish up your old products, especially the oils. Look, I have a ton of oils that I really want to use up this year. So now that I've cleared the shampoos and the conditioners, I can focus on clearing up those oils. Point number 8. This is a time to read reviews. If you can't access videos, read articles and reviews. This is the time to review your products. Look at your products. What are the new products coming out? What are they promising you? This is the time you can really plan your next purchasing or buying and be able to do a better job or a better work because you are more calmer, relaxed. You have all the time to browse through all the articles, catch up on all those products you've been looking at, and also check out what others are doing with the products. Okay, so as part of the review, you can also look at how people are using the product. For example, I saw a video of someone using a leave-in for a twist out. I was like, wow, this is impressive. Okay, so this is the time to check out how people are using the products, if there are other ways to use your products. Look, there are 1001 videos out there to help you with your journey. I recently discovered other uses for my shampoo, right? I normally like to shampoo my hair when it's wet, and sometimes I just apply the shampoo on dry hair and hop into the shower and I'll just shampoo. Yeah, but I had never really paid attention to diluted shampoos, and it was quite interesting the way the person diluted her shampoo before using it, and it made a lot of sense. Okay, how she did it, it made a lot of sense. I was like, okay. And the reason is her hair is long. She doesn't want to use up a lot of products. So she diluted her shampoo before applying it, to use it. And all she did was just add extra shampoo. Probably if she was going to use direct, she would have to pour a lot. Okay, so this is the time to check reviews, how people are using products, how people are doing their twist outs, braid outs, and all that. Last point. This brings me to the last point. This is a time to read labels. And I'm talking about go and check your products and the labels and the ingredients. This is the time to do that. This is the time to master your ingredient list. Okay, take your shampoo, take your conditioners, check out what is in there. A lot of times we are so focused on the growth, and I'm using this product and I'm using that product, but we don't even know what is in the product that is really working for us. So for example, I look out for products with glycerin in the first 5 ingredients. I look out for products with keratin protein because that's what my hair loves. I look out for products with the word hydrating. I look out for anti-breakage. And when I see anti-breakage, then I know this is definitely going to have some protein and I wouldn't want to use it too often. So this is a time to take your product, Google the ingredients, especially the first 5 ingredients, know them. Because personally, I'm not into the porosity kind of life, knowing your porosity and all that. I feel like I'm able to tell what my hair likes and what it doesn't like based on ingredients more than the porosity, because I've had people use certain products for low porosity and I tried them and it was a disaster. So now I focus rather on the ingredients in particular products. So if let's say for example, the reason why I like the Hawaiian Silky Moisturizer is because of the thickness and the texture, right? So when I'm looking for a leave-in conditioner, I look out for something like that. And then I also look at the ingredients. So when I'm looking for moisturizers, I look for something similar, and then I'll be able to tell that it will work for me. When I'm choosing oils, my hair loves very light oils. Like the oil has to be extremely light. When it comes to Jamaican black castor oil, it weighs down my hair, so I'm very careful with when I use it. But with oils like jojoba and neem, those light oils, my hair loves them. So when I'm going to buy an oil, I look at what is in that oil mixture and then I buy them. When it comes to coconut oil, I do not prefer them in my leave-in oils. I prefer to use it as a pre-poo treatment. So when I have an oil that has coconut oil in it, I'll just use it as a pre-poo. So, and it's because I've checked ingredients and I'm able to tell what is working and what's not working for me. Another thing I discovered about my hair, I used the ordinary hemiscoline oil and my hair loved it. And I was trying to remember some of the things I used to do when my hair was long and what was working for me. And I was like, yes, one of those oils my hair really loved. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get back on it. Right? So if you know your ingredients, you know what will work for you. And you don't have to struggle with your porosity and all those things, right? So those are my 10 tips for you in this period. And don't forget to subscribe if you've not. Have more videos coming up. Stay blessed, nothing less. Bye bye.